So, welcome, welcome you all to today's LeetCode POTD. It is day 284 on LeetCode. This is question number 1765, map of highest peak, that states that there is an input matrix given to us which have the dimensions m cross n, where m is the rows in that matrix and n is the column. Is water I and j is equal 0 when that particular cell is a land cell? Means if there is a 0 in input matrix, then it will be a land cell, otherwise it is a water cell. The height of each cell must be non-negative. If the cell is water, its height must be 0. Means if there is any input cell which contains 1, that could be 0, always 0 in output matrix. Any two adjacent cell must have an absolute height difference of at most 1. Basically, this is saying that if this is the input matrix, suppose, then what is this 0? 0 is a land cell. This is a land cell, and then again a land cell, and this is a water cell. 1 means water. Then in answer, the 1 and this 1 is always 0. Then this could be 0, and this could also be 0. Okay, then now the other adjacent cells of each one should be incremented by 1 in all 4 directions, like this. So this is a multi-source BFS question in which we have to maximize the each adjacent cell's value according to its adjacent cell's value. Let's code this and let's find out what could be the answer for this. First, let takes the input size of input matrix, which is this is rows and this is columns. Now let us create our result, answer result, and name this as height, which is as same of dimensions as the input matrix, initially containing -1 in all places. Then what we have to do is we should move on every one at all at one time, like a multi-source BFS. So we have to put all ones in a queue. So initiate a queue which contains a pair of int. Basically, this pair represents the r comma c. This pair represents the r comma c cell. Now traverse on input matrix, which is like this, and check if there is any one in that matrix. One means water cell. If there is any water cell in input matrix, we have to put that cell in our QE as a pair, and we have to change the height height cell from -1 to 0 at that places. Now, since we have to move on the four directions for every cells, we have to maintain a maintain a 3IR's direction ratios vector of vector, which should be like this. This -1 comma 0 represent the above row and same column, and then 0 comma 1, which means the same row but the column should increment by 1. This -1 comma 0 represent the up position. This 0 comma 1 represents the right position, and then this 1 comma 0 represent the down position, and then this represent the left position for. Now we have to traverse on our queue until it is not empty. Since the queue contains a pair, so we have to extract our r comma c from that queue is top part. Now we should have to pop out our first element present in our first pair present in the queue. Now for every r comma c, we have to move in all four directions: right, up, right, down, and left. So we continue like this, and we will find our next coordinates for each r comma c, which are like this: r 0 comma 1, and I'm sorry, this could be -1 comma 0, like this. Now the these coordinates nr comma nc should be valid, like these are in the range of this matrix. For this is not allowed, like to move up is not allowed because it is out of the range of matrix. It can move only like this and like this. So let us check if these are the valid coordinates or not. Like nr should be always equals to 0, and nr should always less than row number, and c should always be greater than or equals to 0, and c should always be less than the column number. And we also have to check if that particular row, that particular cell is already visited or not. Like if it is already visited, it cannot have -1 in it. but if it has -1, it is not visited yet. Now we have to update our new coordinates in height, which could be updated from their adjacent cell +1, and we have to push our new coordinates into the QE as well. Then finally we can return our answer, and let's check if it is running fine or not. A little mistake in that. I Yes, it is running fine. Let's now submit that. Yes, it is running fine. And this conclude our today's video for LeetCode. Thank you so much guys and keep practicing.